Miss Ladybird, are you okay? Mama, are you okay? Do you like the heater? Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. I have been MIA on my channel and really from social media now for a couple months, and I guess to make a long story short, the rough patch I was in my last video, it got rougher, and 2020 just ended in a way that I wasn't expecting. But it is what it is, and it's not something I really want to talk about. I just kind of want to keep it private, but um, it has been hard. There's been a lot of crying on my part, and just a lot of self-reflecting and looking back. And I think if anything, I just really want to take the situation as an opportunity for growth and a much needed change. And I really just want to change the focus of everything, back on myself. I really want to figure out what makes me happy, and indulge in the things that do make me happy, and just kind of, I don't know, just do a lot more self-care and work on myself, because I think not only do I need it, but I really deserve it. That being said, it is something that's going to take some time, and even though it hurts and I would rather not things have turned out the way they did, I know I'm doing the right thing by just letting the situation go and moving forward with my life. And I guess I want the focus of this video to be more so on the positive. I don't really want to focus on the negative, because I am trying to just overcome everything. I'm tired of being depressed, and I'm tired of being anxious, and I really want to break those cycles. So yeah, I'm just shifting the focus of everything in my life back onto me and the positive. And I guess I just wanted to talk about some of the goals I have for this year and some of the stuff that I've been up to, kind of like a mini update. I originally wanted to do a 2021 vision board. I know those are really popular once the new year rolls over, and I actually ended up doing it. It's back here over my bed. I was gonna film it, but every time I sat down to film the video, I started crying. So I just kind of scratched the idea. But I did actually go through and make my vision board. It's back here, and I guess I can share it with you guys here in a little bit. But all that being said, I've been doing okay. Like I said, there's been a lot of crying, and January was like a really, really tough month for me. It seemed to drag on, and I never thought it was gonna end. I was having more bad days than good days. Now I think I'm kind of reaching a point where the good days and the bad days are kind of balancing each other out. It's kind of like a point of equilibrium. But hopefully, things do get better. I'm sure things are going to get better. We're already into the second week of February. I feel like this month is flying by, and I can be happier about that. Thankfully, it is the shortest month. I'm ready for March to start, for one main reason that I'll be talking about here in a little bit. But I do feel like I'm on the up and up, and the good days are going to outweigh the bad days here soon. But anyways, I'm rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, let me just kind of take you guys, what? I don't know. Let me just give you guys an update on what it is I've been up to. So in reality, I haven't actually been up to much. I'm unemployed, so it's not like I have a job to go to. The only real thing I guess I've been focusing on is my little Etsy shop. I started a sticker business back in November, and it's been kind of slow. I did just stop completely doing anything with it once everything kind of happened. But I thank you, thanks to the encouragement of my aunts, I was able to sort of refocus on just the whole thing, and really sitting down and coming up with designs and putting stuff out. And I mean, sales have been slow. I really haven't sold anything, but it is something that generally makes me really happy, and I'm proud of myself for being able to come up with stuff, because while I do consider myself a very creative person, I've never considered myself very traditionally artistic. I don't know how to draw, I don't know how to paint. My creativity is more rooted in like writing and I mean, obviously, like video production stuff and things like that. So it's been kind of a challenge, like trying to come up with designs and put stuff out. But I have about 10, I think I have like 10 items now on my little Etsy shop, which isn't much, but for me, it's like a big deal. And, I would appreciate you guys checking out my designs if you want to, following my business Instagram. I will link all that down below. I do have some of, like, I have here on my phone, I have like a Bernie Sanders at the inauguration sticker. And then here on my iPad, I have some more designs that I can show you guys. So the lighting's kind of, I think you guys can see that, but I have like a Frida Kahlo sticker here. I have Shakira, Girl Like Me sticker. This is like my most recent one. Again, Bernie Sanders at the inauguration. I really like that one. This is Selena Gomez with her Spanish song De Una Vez, which is probably like my favorite sticker just because it took so much time to like do all these little flowers. This one down here is a K-pop one. This is an artist. Her name is Lehigh, and this is the album cover for her song Hollow. Sorry, the lighting's really bad. These are really shiny. I have like a Mexican clay mug here, and then I have down here in the corner. It's a lil tree, not a little tree. This one comes in different colors, and it's one of my first designs, but. Sorry, I'm like really bad at focusing this, but yeah, this one also comes in different colors, just in case you're wondering. But those are some of the designs that I've come up with. It's not all of them. There's, I think, a couple more that I haven't actually put on here, but yeah, that's something I've been up to lately, and it's one of my goals for 2021. I really want to continue pushing out designs and growing my Etsy shop. So yeah, if you guys are interested, please feel free to check out my Etsy shop, check out my business Instagram. Again, I will link that all down below. I feel really rusty, like filming. It's been a while and I feel really awkward and nervous and I feel like I'm just kind of rambling and I don't know if things are making sense, but bear with me, guys. Okay, so the next goal I've had, it's something that I guess it's been a long time coming. So I always said that I wanted to be a doctor since I was a little girl. That was the only like career aspiration I had. And so for me, it just kind of became an expectation. I don't think my family necessarily expected me to fulfill that, but because it was the only like career I ever talked about, the only like goal I ever talked about, I said I was going to go to college and then I was going to go to medical school. I think that's like the only thing my family like couldn't like encourage me to do because it's all I ever talked about. And so it took me a really long time to realize that I don't want to be a doctor anymore. I don't want to go to medical school. And I like just recently came to this realization like last summer. It took me that long to come to realize that. And it was really frustrating for me like after I graduated from UT because it's like why am I continuing to push for this dream that's no longer my dream? And I think one of the big reasons I kept trying to go for it was because in a way I didn't want to let my mom down because I mean, like I said, it's the only career goal that I ever talked about. So she really thought I was going to be a doctor, and same goes with my grandpa. So in a weird way, I was just kind of pursuing this career because I wanted to make them proud, which is the wrong reason to pursue anything. Now that they're both gone, the question just kind of came like, who am I really doing this for? Like, is this what's really going to make me happy in life? Am I going to be able to wake up every single day of the rest of my life and go to this job and say, yes, this is making me happy. Like, I love this. Or am I going to be miserable? And I mean, I just ultimately came to the realization that no, it's not what I want, which, that's great. It's a big breakthrough. I think it's a really, it can be kind of hard to sort of admit that and kind of accept that, like, I did change my mind. This is no longer what I want, but it is something to be proud of. And I'm really happy I was able to overcome that and just accept this realization. But now the focus shifted to like, what is it that I really want to do in life? And, like I said, I kind of came to this realization last summer, which is, coincidentally when my depression started resurfacing. And I think, looking back, it was definitely rooted in just like not knowing what I want to do with my life. And, I've been talking a lot to my aunt. She's a therapist. And, she just reminds me that it's a very normal thing not to know like what it is you want, especially in your 20s, and you shouldn't feel bad for not knowing what you want. Again, I think there's a lot more strength in being able to admit that you don't know what you want, in trying different things and making mistakes and failing and trying again, as opposed to just doing something because you think it's expected of you, or you're trying to please somebody, if you're trying to please your parents, etc., etc. So yeah, it's been kind of rough trying to figure out what it is I want, but I always had like grad school in the back of my mind. It was always back there, but I just kind of kept making excuses, like my GPA is, admittedly, like it's really bad, and not the worst, but it is pretty bad, and like nowhere near like where it should be for graduate school or medical school or any, any like higher education. But like I said, I just kept making excuses. My GPA is bad. Do I need to take the GRE? It's going to take time to study for this. Am I going to be able to afford going to graduate school? Am I going to have the time? Because I need to work. I mean, I'm not employed now, but I do need to get a job. I need to work and be able to pay off my bills. And, I'm very fortunate in that I don't have a mortgage. I don't pay rent. And my utilities are very manageable, but it still is an expense. And of course, every year there's property taxes, and there's just like if something happens, and I need to repair something, I have to pay for it, and it's really frustrating. So, yeah, it's just a lot of excuses that I was making. And so, the beginning of January, I talked to my aunt about wanting to go to graduate school once I came to the realization this is what I wanted to do. And she actually suggested that I apply to the university that she got her master's degree from, because they're very understanding. They don't require like GRE scores. Their GPA, I guess, requirement is lower than most graduate schools. And the school itself is like tailored towards working adults, which would work really well for me once I get a job. Their classes are in the evening and on like Saturdays. So I looked into it and I applied and I got accepted. So I am, I guess, officially a graduate student because I already registered for my classes. And that's really, really exciting. And I start classes in March. So yay, I'm gonna hopefully here in the next couple of years I'll have a master's degree, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I just need to get through February, and once March starts, like it's on. Like I'm really just looking forward to being back in school, and I love learning so much. I feel like I thrive, and like it's something I need in order, to feel like fulfilled. I need to be challenged, and just I don't like being stagnant. I don't like, just being what's the word? Like not conforming, but like I want more. Let's just say that. I always want more, and I love being challenged, and I want to grow, and just yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm going to graduate school. I'm going to get my master's degree, and I can't wait. So tune in for that. Hopefully, everything goes well. I need to go buy my textbooks. I know which textbooks I need. Thankfully, it's just two. And so I need to buy those. I do need to get a job because I need to pay for my classes. Thankfully, this university actually has a very, very, very affordable tuition. So I'm not too scared about like having to pay for it. But again, I do need to go get a job, which, yeah, I've kind of been holding off on getting a job just because, it's I just feel like mentally I'm not 100% there yet. I feel like I don't want to go to a job and not be able to give it my 100%, because that reflects poorly on me, and I've always prided myself in being like a very hard worker and, thinking outside the box and, yeah, so I just feel like I'm not 100% there yet, but I do feel like I'm getting better and, just being a lot more positive. Like I said, my good days and my bad days are kind of they're kind of balancing each other out right now, but we're on the up and up, and hopefully I'll be having more good days and bad days. Um, on that note, I'm still going to therapy. I started going back to therapy in December with my old therapist from 2019, and that has been going really well. I have another session with her coming up here on Tuesday, but I've been going every 2 weeks, so twice a month. I would like to bump that back up to weekly sessions, but I can't afford weekly sessions necessarily, so again, need to get a job, but I've been really enjoying my therapy. Um, my therapist is just like the sweetest person ever. Like she's literally so sweet. Like you would get a cavity with her, and she's just been really patient and helping me sort of um what's the word? Like she's a very into worksheets, and I'm a very visual person. So like we did a worksheet about like the cycle of depression, and like being able to look at that and seeing what it is I need to change in order to break that cycle was really, really helpful. And we did one for like the cycle of anxiety. And it's just really, really helpful seeing that. Basically, with like depression, there's something that's gonna, I guess, trigger you. You're gonna have a stressor, something's gonna set it off, and that will cause some sort of reaction, an emotion, a thought, um, and then those emotions and thoughts will cause a certain behavior. And so, if you look at it that way, or at least the way I saw it, it's like I write down something that stresses me. What emotion or what thoughts do I have from that stressor? And then what behaviors come from that thought or emotion? If you change the way you react to the stressor, that's how you break the cycle of depression, which it sounds easier said than done, but it is a really good exercise for any of you who might be going through depression and really struggling with it. I'll see if I can link like the worksheet down below. I found it really helpful. There's some like more information on the worksheet that kind of explains in a little more detail about it, but I found it really, really helpful. Um, I guess like one of my main goals for 2021 is definitely just breaking that cycle of depression and overcoming it. Like I don't want it to overwhelm me and dictate my life. So I am taking like my mental health as a priority this year. On the topic of depression, something that I found really, really helpful was actually something my aunt told me. She told me that a lot of times people, when they like express that they have depression, they're making it seem like it's kind of like the depression is them. Like, I have depression, and it shouldn't be that way. We as humans are always going to experience, like anxiety. We're going to experience like symptoms of depression, but we are not depression. So rather than saying like I am depressed or I have depression, you should say I am experiencing symptoms of depression or I am experiencing symptoms of anxiety. And like that really just kind of changed my mindset a lot when it comes to like my depression and my anxiety. So just something to keep in mind. I found that really helpful. And if any of you guys are experiencing anxiety and depression, I encourage you to just change the way that you think about it. You are not your depression. Yeah. Okay, I had to change my camera battery, but anyways, where was I? I already talked about my therapy. I talked about graduate school. I talked about my Etsy shop. I know I have other goals, but like I can't for the life of me like pinpoint them. Oh, my YouTube channel. So I have talked a lot about how I guess I've struggled trying to find my place here on YouTube and like with my channel. I've had this channel for like 6 years, I think, and I just haven't made the progress on here that I want to make. I've had some growth, but it hasn't been like anything like significant. At least I think so. Um, and so I really want to dedicate more time to making videos and being more consistent because I know that is the key. Like, if you want something, you have to put the work in for it. Um, I just kind of struggle with figuring out like what it is that I want to do. Like, what is my niche? What is my thing? And, you know, I can honestly say that I think over the past few years, I've really lost myself as a person. Like, I'm not who I used to be. I've just become somebody that's very sad, but also very angry. And I don't like that. And I don't want to be like that. Um, I just want to go back to being like who I was as a person and just, being so like easygoing and weird and just, doing what I wanted to do. I always like prided myself on being like a go-getter, and if I wanted to do something, I would go and do it, and just kind of, like what's the expression? Like something about a drum, like you dance to the beat of your own drum, but I don't know. So I guess the reason I'm expressing this to you guys is because I just want to go and sort of do like whatever it is I want to do on this channel. Like if I want to talk to you guys just like this, an easy sit down video, then I'll do it. If I want to, cook something, with you guys on my channel, I'll do that. If I want to play with makeup, I'll do that. I think just going back to like my early videos and just being me, because I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think I'm pretty wonderful in my own way, and I know I'm awkward and I tend to ramble, but I think that's part of my charm. So, yeah. But I really do want to put more effort into my channel and grow. And, one of the things I guess that has made me not give up completely on this channel, because that thought has crossed my mind at some point. It's the fact that my mom was like surprisingly a really big supporter of my YouTube channel. My mom, like when she discovered YouTube, I mean, she was obsessed. Like she'd watch videos and she would subscribe to people, and she'd call me and tell me like, Mija, like you need to do more videos like this, because at some point she did find out I had a YouTube channel. But she would call me and be like, Mija, you need to make videos like this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this, and this person, like they get sponsored for doing this, and like she was really into it. And I mean, here I was, a college student thinking she's going to be a doctor, but like having my mom be so supportive of something that I was doing just for fun, something that was, just creative and innocent, like it made me feel really like, I don't know, it kind of gave me hope that like if the whole doctor thing never worked out, that, she will still going to support me and be there for me. And I know she is, I mean, even though she's not here anymore, like I know, if she was, that she would have supported anything I wanted to do. So I think for that reason, I, really do want to continue forward with this YouTube channel and just kind of try different things and just, have it be a happy place. I just do what I want to do. So another goal for 2021. Okay, so I'm just going to share my vision board with you guys. I think that'll be easier than me just trying to remember all my goals for 2021. But I learned about vision boards from Amber Scholl. She's a YouTuber here who kind of became known for like her DIY, like bougie projects, like bougie DIY projects, and her vision boards. And she does one every year, and she's just really good at like manifesting what it is she wants in life. And I just really enjoy how like happy and positive her content is. So I took inspiration from her vision board videos for mine, and she starts every board with the central quote. So for me, I just put, I deserve to be happy, which I don't know if you can see that. I have everything organized into categories, but like this corner here is like my travel section. So I have just like a general, well, you can't see that, but I have a, hang on. Okay, you can't see me, but I'm here by the microphone. But this is my travel corner over here. We have just like general travel. I have a picture of me at the airport because, we're trying to be very specific. I want to be at the airport traveling once everything's safe again because of COVID. I have a picture of me in Cambodia. And then this is also Cambodia, and this is Cambodia. My aunt and I have talked about going back because last time we were there, we didn't get to do a lot of the things that we wanted to do. So one of those things was going to Angkor Wat in Siem Reap. This is also, I think, in Siem Reap. I forgot the name of the street, but it looks really, really pretty. So manifesting that. I also have this little Polaroid I took when I was in Cambodia with this little girl that we came across on one of our activities. And I really just want to go back and bring a lot of like shoes and clothes for the kids there because there are a lot of kids who, they don't have a lot. They're very humble people, but they're very sweet. So I want to just be able to bring some clothes and shoes because, she didn't have any shoes. She had a hole in her pants, and she didn't have any undergarments. And it just made me really sad. So next time we go, we're definitely going to bring some stuff for the kids. I also have a picture here of Vietnam. We talked about maybe going to Vietnam. So I put that here just for now. And then we have the Basilica de Guadalupe in Mexico City. My aunt's been wanting to go since like forever. So hopefully at some point this year we're going to make this happen. And then over here in the corner, it's like a picture of a girl on a road trip. I definitely want to do a lot more like road trips this year and sort of just like domestic travel. I think there's a lot of things here within Texas and the entire continental US that, there's just a lot of things to explore. So road trips. So that's that corner. This bottom left corner here is my like mental health self-care corner. So it's just a lot of like positive things. So like this one right here, it says take some time to take care of yourself like cats do. Take care of yourself today. Future you appreciates it. Maybe you should talk to someone. Therapy helps. Just a reminder to stick to therapy. Think like a proton. Stay positive. Down here, it's just like a meme. Therapist. And what do we say when we feel like this? Me, more espresso, less espresso. Therapist, no. I do drink a lot of coffee. I find therapy in coffee. So that's that. And then these two here, these are actually like song lyrics from this K-pop group that I listen to. Their name is Mamamoo. This one down here, this is their member Solar, and this is from their song Windflower. The lyric is get better day by day. It is a day by day process. And then this one up here is from their song called Go Go Bebe. And the lyric is it's okay not to be fine. And this is like a drawing of their member Hwasa. But that's my little mental health self-care corner. Moving over here, I don't have like a lot of materialistic items on my board. Just because I'm not a very materialistic person. This is the only one I have, but I've kind of always, like, not always, but I've been wanting to, like, go out and buy my own car for a while now. I've been very fortunate that the two cars that I've had have been, like, passed down to me, but I would love to be able to go and, like, pick out a car and go through the car buying process. I feel like that's a milestone that I want to accomplish at some point. So I have two cars on my board. My like ultimate dream car is a G-Wagon, which is very like old school YouTube, like all the YouTubers used to have them back in the day. Now it's all about the Tesla, but it used to be about the G-Wagon. So that's like my ultimate dream car. I know realistically I'm not going to be able to, purchase that, but a girl can dream. You never know. And then down here I have just like a simple, I forgot what this was. I think it's like a Chevy Spark, but just something cute and small and affordable. Realistically, I would like to be able to purchase something like that. So then moving on to this corner, this is kind of my creative, let's just say the creative corner. So I've mentioned that I really want to put more focus on my YouTube channel. So I have that here. I have like my little screen name. I would love to be able to get to like 10K followers, which is like, again, not much, but considering how long I've been on YouTube and the fact that I haven't even made it to 1,000, like I feel like that's a very realistic goal. So we have YouTube here, and then of course I talked about my little Etsy shop. This is the name of my shop. Sincerely yours, Victoria. Support small business. I have $1 on here to represent obviously like my Etsy shop growing and me being able to make more profit from it, but also for financial stability because times are hard. And again, I need a job. And then here in this section is kind of like your generic, like, let's be healthy section, eating right, going to the gym, drinking water. This is Seulgi. She's another Korean idol. She's from the group Red Velvet, and she's my ultimate bias. I love her. I think she's beautiful. I'm straight and I like men, but given the opportunity, I would be with her. So I love her. I think she has a beautiful figure, and she's body goals, so she's on my board. Moving up here, I have a picture of like a dining room. I mentioned in my previous video that I was trying to clear out my house so we can make some renovations. What I formerly nicknamed the clutter room is not much of a clutter room anymore. We've cleared out, we've cleared out a good majority of it, and it's supposed to be a dining room. So I really want to be able to accomplish that this year and make it pretty and have a nice room where I can sit and eat. And something I really want to accomplish this year is hosting Thanksgiving for my family. Once we have like a nice pretty room, I really, really want to be able to do that. And then up here in my corner, this is my education corner. Just what it is I want to pursue and study, and yeah, that's my vision board for 2021. So I forgot to mention, I have this panel here. This is my 10 Commandments for 2021, which again is inspired by Amber Scholl's 2021 vision board. So I just have, I will be kind to myself. I will ask for help. I will be secure in myself and my capabilities. I will be strong. I will stay curious. I will stay adventurous. I will be unapologetically myself. I will be patient. I will have faith. And I am worthy of love. So those are my 10 Commandments, and that is my 2021 vision board. Thank you. Oh, now it's crooked. I have to go fix that here in a little bit, but yeah. So that's all I really have for this video. I think those are all my goals. I hit them all, but yeah. Trying to make less depressing content, even though my depressing content actually does pretty well, surprisingly, but I'm just trying to, I just really want this year to be a year of change and, positivity and just growth, growth. I'm ready to move forward with my life and, do better things because I know I'm capable of doing better things and I'm capable of doing great things. So I feel like I've been stuck for the past few years, just, trying to figure out what it is I want to do. But now that I have, some direction and something to work towards, I feel like this year is going to be a really good year. And, I just want to be able to look back on this video in a year, and just be like, wow, Victoria, look how much you've grown. Look how much you've done. You've come so far. And, yes, things were hard for you. You cried a lot and just had to endure a lot of things, but you're stronger for it, and you're doing amazing, and everything will be okay. I'm proud of you, that's what I want. I want to be able to see the change in me for the better, and yeah, everything will be okay. It's going to be a good year. I'm very positive of that and optimistic, and that's that. Alright, so that's all I have for this video. It's probably going to be a really long video, but that's okay because I'm going to be unapologetic myself, and I love long videos. I love rambling and just talking about whatever I want to talk about, and if you like that too, please stick around. But Yeah, that's all I have for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have some video ideas for me, do let me know in the comment section down below. You can follow me on social media. I'll put my handle here on the screen. Also, please check out my Etsy shop and my sticker shop's Instagram. And yeah, I think that's all I really have. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video, which, fingers crossed, will be very soon because we're trying to be consistent and do great things. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got a haircut. My hair is now layered, and it's a lot lighter than what it used to be. I got it texturized, so I feel like I have like less hair, but it feels so much lighter, and I like the way it looks. I'm not used to styling it, but it looks pretty. So yeah. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.